Hey everybody. I am going to talk about abundance today. And basically abundance is everything in your whole life. Like, it's not just money. Money is a huge part of abundance in the society that we live in. And you have to have a really good relationship with money. And a lot of people struggle with that just because of their programmed beliefs that have been instilled in their subconscious mind from infanthood. But abundance is in all parts of our life. Abundance is the food that we eat. Abundance is the people that we are around. Abundance is what we choose to see in the world. And so I just think that a lot of people just assume that abundance is money, and you can have abundance in every part of your life. You can, when you go to a restaurant and order food, you can have abundance in the food. You can, sometimes that means indulging and having a burger and fries and a shake. Or it can also mean getting the super healthy salad that makes you feel so good after you eat it. So, it just depends on where you are. And just like with happiness, because to me, abundance is happiness. Like, there's nothing negative about abundance. There's nothing negative about having a lot of something you love. And that is the definition of abundance for me. So, just totally lost my train of thought. So abundance, abundance is just having a lot of what you love in the moment. And it's just like happiness. Happiness and abundance are just parallels. And the measure for how much, it's garbage day, so the garbage trucks are out there and their brakes are super squeaky. I don't know why garbage trucks' brakes are squeaky. They come early in the morning, and you would think that they would have that figured out in this day and age, but whatever. It just cracks me up. The kind of like, I want to say like thermostat or measure of how abundant or happy you are is how you're feeling. And so, like I said, in that moment, if you're at a restaurant and you order the burgers and fries and shake, you are in an indulgent, comfort food, I deserve this kind of mood, and that's how you're feeling, and that's fine. And then if you are ordering super healthy spinach, pine nut salad with Brussels sprouts and, tofu, which actually sounds really yummy to me, you are in a super healthy feeling, and that's great too. A little lesson that my son gave me, because my battle is with food and with eating, and I've kind of found a really good balance for it, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. But a few months ago, we went somewhere, and I was like, oh, I better get something good instead of something bad. And he just said, Mom, it's all food. It depends on how you feel about it when you put it in your body. And I was just like, you little old soul. Like, you got it figured out. You got this. And he's right. And so now I've been really trying to be conscious when I eat something, and I'm still doing it like, oh, I shouldn't have ate that, or, oh, this is so bad. But it's how you feel about it when you put it in your body. If you feel good about that burger and fries and shakes when you put it in your body, it's going to be good in your body. If you feel horrible about it and you fret on it for days after you do it because you cheated and it's horrible and you shouldn't have done it, then you need to reevaluate your relationship with that. So, the thing that I'm doing, and it doesn't work for everybody. Everybody has a different, different strokes for different folks. So the thing that I was turned on to by my mom, who she's battled her weight. She's in her 70s. She's just turned 71, I think, in November. And she, is in a constant battle with her weight. She has been my whole life. And she said, you need to try this intermittent fasting. And I'm just like, I can't fast. I love food too much. So I'm not going to be not eating. And so she explained it to me. And then I looked it up online and watched a few videos on it. And it's like, I think I might be able to do this. So it's not like fasting for days. It's fasting every day. So you eat for a certain amount of hours in the day, and then you fast for a certain amount of hours. And so how they have you start is you eat for 6 hours and you fast for 18. And then you can narrow it down to eating for 4 hours and fasting for 20. And I know that might just sound absolutely horrible, but you do it in stages. Like I'm probably right now, I'm about eating 4 to 6 hours a day and fasting 18 to 20 hours a day. And it just depends on the day and what we're eating and how we're eating. Like last night, I made a whole dinner and I didn't eat it because it was after 5 o'clock. I eat from around 9 or 10 in the morning until around 3 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And Madison was coming over for dinner, and I had taken out some hamburger, and I made taco meat and taco shells, and all the fixins. And I made some homemade salsa, and she came over and ate, and I didn't eat. And it's not hard for me anymore. The whole time I've been doing this, which in about a week will be 2 months, I have eaten late at night once. And that was when we picked Marley's friend up from the airport and we went to Applebee's. And I was like, oh, I'll just have a salad. And, I just felt horrible after I had it. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and I have not eaten that late, like I said, in almost 2 months, and it wasn't good. And it was just like, okay, I'm not doing that again. So anyways, that's what I'm doing with my eating thing. And I'm kind of letting myself just eat what I want to, but I'm really focusing on having one good, like vegetable filled meal every day. So it's like, a big salad or stir fry, or, just some cut up veggies dipped in ranch or something. So I'm getting plenty of veggies, and I'm probably eating a little bit too many carbs, but I'm feeling okay. I was kind of on a plateau, and now I can definitely feel that I'm losing again. I'm not getting on the scale, but once a month, but I can feel it in my clothes for sure. Anyways, that's my little snippet on intermittent fasting. If you want more information, look it up. A lot of people are doing keto along with it, and they're like shedding pounds like crazy. So it just depends on where you're at with that. So that's my abundance in eating. Like I found this place where I can be super happy what I eat and feel good about it. And I feel so much better. I have diverticulitis. And so this has all but cured it. Like I hardly ever have belly aches. I hardly ever have digestive issues anymore because of this fasting, because it allows my body to finish digesting and heal and not be working. So so abundance is just in everything. And if you want to get more abundant in a certain area of your life, you have to change your relationship with whatever that is, with food, with money, with people, with yourself, with physical items. Some people think that they don't deserve to have nice things around because, you have to be spiritual, and in order to be spiritual, you can't, have all these material possessions. If there are things out in the world that make you feel good, if you look at an item, an object, and it brings up an emotional thing for you, then that is a good thing. We are humans. We have egos. We are here on this physical plane experiencing this physical world, and it's okay to have material items and still be spiritual. So you just have to change your relationship with whatever it is that you are being blocked by. If you are overweight and you want to get thin, you can't just keep trying different diets and doing all this different stuff. You have to change your relationship with food. You have to realize that food is good, and whatever you're feeling at the moment, it's okay to eat that. And you have to be okay with that. Do you eat the whole bag of chips? No, but you can get a bowl of chips and eat that and then go for a walk or drink a glass of water and know that it's okay. And you don't have to feel guilty about having that bowl of chips. So, looks like I don't have any watchers. I need to get going because I need to wake up the kids because they're going to go to the bins with me, which I'm so excited about. Marley's friend, Dyron, loves to go thrifting. And so he has actually talked Dyron into going to the bins with me. I mean, Marley into going to the bins with me. And Marley hasn't been to the bins with me since he was a little kid and he was too young to stay home. And both the kids say, oh, you ruined us by taking us to the bins all the time when we were little. And now they don't want to go thrifting anymore. And it's just so funny to watch that his friend has talked him into it. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe he'll have a different attitude about it now that he might be able to find some amazing stuff there instead of just having to be tagging along with mom and behaving in the store for an hour while she looks for dumb clothes. So anyways, have a happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Do something good for yourself and change your relationship with abundance in all areas of your life and become more and more abundant and have plenty of things that you like in your life. Bye.